everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Today I have another treat box, a chocolate box to share with you. Although this could be for all kinds of chocolate. It could be for a chocolate cake, for chocolate cookies, for chocolate candy. Today I put in one of these Russell Stover's s'mores. And if you haven't tried these, oh my gosh, y'all, these are so good. I got these at Marketplace, which is a store that we have around here. But you can find them, I'm sure they carry them like at Walmart and that. Anywhere they carry Russell Stover's will carry those. They're so good. And this is what it looks like. So it has a chocolate covered marshmallow and the graham cracker on the outside. It's really good. So I put that in there because it fit in there perfectly, but you can put any kind of chocolate you want. I'm using 2 different stamp sets for this, but oh my goodness, it's one of my favorite too that I'm using for this. It's called Nothing's Better Than, and you've seen me use this a bunch because I've had, if you followed me very long anyway, because I've had this for quite a while and I've done several videos. I'll link some of those either in the description or in the video here, but it's called Nothing's Better Than. If you don't get this one, I don't know why, because this one is so good if you make treat boxes for anything. I mean, it's just so good. So it has the dies as well. So these are the stamps that it comes with. We're going to use the chocolates, and we're using this die that says chocolate. So I already pulled that out, and the die that cuts out the candy. But the dies are called Love You More dies, so they coordinate with this here. You can see how much I've used this one. I love it. And then I'm using a new one in our holiday mini catalog, which is called Handmade Wishes. I call it Holiday Mini, but it is just our mini catalog. And but it has all the holidays in there. So I love this one. It coordinates with a punch, and the punch is called Handmade Tag Punch. It's a really pretty one. I have it covered here, but it cuts out these little shapes right here. And it's real pretty when it cuts out. I should have punched one out for you. I've already punched a few, but I don't have them out here. I'm using the Christmas in the For You from this. So this one is called Handmade Wishes. And then I'm using the stitched rectangles, which you know I use a ton. I am using the one that is 2 inches by 3 1/4 inches today. Alright, so we can get started with this. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to cut out all the pieces, stamp them and cut them, and we will get going on this. So I'm going to use some basic white. I am using the thick, but it's not necessary to use the thick, but I'm going to do the candy. So I'm using Pool Party because the color of the box is Pool Party, and I'm using Early Espresso only because I like that color for the chocolate. You can use any of the brown family that we have. So first, I always do this one first, the one in Early Espresso, the outline, because it's easier to put the color on the inside. So we are going to stamp 2 of these because we need 2 of them. You can color these also in with your blends if you want, but today I'm just going to stamp them. So we're going to stamp 2 of those in the Pool Party. But if you want to make this different colors, use different designer series paper, you can do that. Make it red and green, the candies. It'd be really cute. So many different ideas here. All right, and then I need to cut out, we're going to cut out this rectangle, and then I'm going to cut 2 of these out, and I'm also going to use the chocolate, and we're going to cut that out with Early Espresso. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so we have our piece we're going to stamp here. We have our chocolate. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then the 2 little chocolate candies. All right, so I'm going to grab the Early Espresso again, and we're going to do the Christmas on this tag. the top, and then I'm going to do the For You. Down there. And then we are going to take our chocolate, and I'm going to use wet glue for this. And this is where that little, I need to close this, where the little fine tip comes in really handy for this. So you just need to add some little dots all over this. And then we are going to put that, I'm going to do it at a little tilt here. And then I'm going to take my, I forgot my little dots here. I love these. These come in the Nothing's Better Than, and it's just a cute little like sparkle. I'm just going to do 3 of those. And then that is ready to go. We're going to mat it though, so let's go ahead and mat it. This piece is 2 and 3 by 3 3/8. For those of you who are new, I always do an inspiration sheet. So you can download that, print it, and save it with all the measurements on it. So that is ready to go, and then when we're done with our box, we'll attach these 2 pieces here. Alright, so for the box, you're going to need a piece 10.5 by 8 1/4. This is Pool Party I am using. You need a piece for matting, which is 4 by 2 3/4. This is actually the gnome paper, and I've shown this before, the Storybook Gnomes Designer Series paper. This one's so good, y'all. If you saw my gnomes my gnomes box, you've seen this paper, and I did a card as well. So that's the paper. It's actually the back of that one right there with the little animals on it. And we are going to score this. So we're going to score it on the 10.5 inch side first, and we're going to do it at 1.5, 4.5, 6, and 9. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to do it at 1/2, 2, 6 1/4, and 7 3/4. This is a really nice size box too, so you can put a lot of little goodies in it. Alright, so we are going to cut this, and to cut it, we are going to cut down this one. We're going to cut off this piece right here. I'm going to cut into this one here. And then we're leaving this one right here, and then we're going to cut down this one, that one, and that one. We're going to cut off the top of this one, and then we're going to cut into these. I'm going to cut off the top of this middle one here too. And we're actually going to cut the top of this one off as well. So that 1/2 inch piece is what we're cutting. Cut into these. So it's going to look like that so far. We're going to do the other side exactly the same. So we're going to cut this one. We'll go ahead and just cut both of these tops off here. And then we'll cut into here. I'm going to cut these. I got to do that straighter. If y'all follow me, you know how I am about things like this. We're going to leave that top there, that 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut the one off of here, because these little ones are all going to be like our glue tabs. All right, so that's what it's going to look like right there. Okay, so now we are going to sharpen all these score marks that we just did. And what I'm going to do also is I am going to cut into these so it folds into our box easier. All right, so now what we're going to do is put this together. This is the bottom side that has these little flaps right here. So we are going to add adhesive on these. Use something strong, wet glue, or some Stampin' Seal Plus or tear and tape on that. And then we are going to put it on these. And then I usually fold that back and bring these up here. Line your edges up real good because it does make a difference. So that's our bottom of our box right there. Now we're going to just put it on the top here on these two. And we are going to line these up like that. Now I'm going to use my 1-inch circle punches to put a little bit of a, so it's easier to open, a little bit of a 1/2 circle punch there. And then what I'm going to do on the side of the top is I am going to just cut there, just a little bit of a angle from there to the corner. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just helps this box to close really nice, like that. All right, next thing we're going to do is mat it. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Love the little animals on this side. And we are going to mat the top. If you want to mat the sides, you can mat the sides too, but I just wanted the top to be like the center of attention. So I'm going to mat this piece we already did. We're going to mat that on top of the designer series paper here. Center it there. And I'm going to pop up with a dimensional, of course, my little candy. And we're going to put one at the top here and one at the bottom. Right there. And there you have it. It's really easy. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Fill it with your favorite candy. This Russell Stover s'more fits perfectly in there. But you can fill it with any kind of chocolates. Like I said, chocolate cake, little chocolate cookies, those little miniature chocolate chips would be really cute in here too. So here's the other one. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you need any supplies, you can shop right from my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. This is my July hostess code. All right, everyone. I hope you all have a blessed day. Catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.